Hi everyone, it's me Sharon with Feel Good with Sharon TV. Just want to give you a little quick tip here, a word of encouragement on making changes and how you can do so kind of easy and effortless. So in addition to, of course, your prayer and fantasize to realize, which is my thing, take 5 to visualize, what you can do is make small changes every day. Just make enough of a change that you see a little bit of results, but make it small enough that you do it consistently every day. And I kind of learned this principle from my sister and my mother when it came to saving money. So like my mom would take so much money every month and then put it into her savings before she would even get it. So that way, hey, you can't spend it because you don't even miss it. But my sister said something to me once. She said, I would never open a savings account with the intent of using it like a checking account. And that kind of went over my head because I'm really not that disciplined, or I live in la la land. La la land. Yes, I tend to be Pollyanna and live in a fantasy world. So, but anyway, it made sense and it kind of stuck. And so instead of trying to save $200 a week, why don't you save $25 a week? That way, every week you're not going back into your savings, taking the money out. That's not the way to save money, right? Well, the same is true when it comes to making changes in any area. For me, another area that I've kind of gone back and forth with over the years is weight, losing and gaining the same weight. And why? Because of two things. One, it was an extremism, and extremisms are rarely sustainable, meaning I would cut out everything I love to eat and then think I was going to do it forever into eternity. And of course, that never happens. You know that, right? Okay. So instead of cutting out everything every day, how about cutting back on it? Like maybe don't eat so many carbs late at night or in the morning, or cut your portions, or drink more water than root beer, or, maybe don't have dessert lemonade today. That's a shameless plug. My dessert lemonade. It's so good. So sweet. It's like a dessert. Okay. So anyway, you find little things you can do every day. So whether you're trying to lose weight, get off of medication, don't get off your medication without talking to your doctor. Let him take you off of it. But you can do something today to maybe help you feel good. And that means getting healthier. Perhaps maybe you walk a little, maybe just to the mailbox. Maybe you take a flight of stairs. Maybe you drink a little more water, like I say. Or maybe you cut those portions of the stuff that is, you're eating too much of, okay? So make small changes every day, and over time, that's going to change who you are at a subconscious level. It's going to change your default, in addition to fantasize to realize, of course. And we'll do that on another show, talk about fantasize to realize. But you want to change your self-image. I call it your default image, because it's what you keep reverting back to. It's your default. So instead of talking about everything you can't eat and how you hate being fat, you want to start to program yourself at a subconscious level by seeing and saying, using the words you speak and the images in your mind that go through your surface mind into your subconscious mind, to change the vision you have of yourself, the image you have of yourself, your default image. So you want to push away that fat self-image and pull to the foreground the skinny self-image. You want to push away the broke self-image and pull to the foreground the wealthy self-image. You want to start to see yourself as the person you want to be. Now, when you see in your mind yourself having already achieved your goal, and then you speak it with your mouth, meaning you say it, that creates a feeling in your body, and that gets you to take action. I'm really not at a very good angle here. This is not comfortable at all on my elbows. But trying to find the right light when you're making a video is sometimes challenging. So we have to do whatever we have to, right? Okay, so you want to see, say, and feel as though you're already that person, or you already have the things that you're striving to achieve or acquire. So you act as though you already live in the dream home. You act as though you're already healthy and fit and thin. You act as though you're already successful and wealthy. You see the good in the person that you're in a relationship with instead of everything bad about them. So you take your focus on and put it on what you want as though it's already done. That's going to create a feeling in you, like all focus does. Focus equals feelings. Feelings cause you to take action, and action leads to results. So do something every day, in addition to your prayer and your meditating and your fantasize to realize, some type of action that takes you towards your goal. In network marketing, we learn that if it's not producing money or income, then you're kind of wasting your time. You can't just be on social media wasting time, It has to be either selling a product or building your team. Now, I'm no longer in network marketing, but I remember that. As you get older, you learn a lot of things, and almost everything is filed away in your subconscious. So you just have to pull on those things. So the message of today is steady wins the race. Consistency is key. It doesn't have to be so slow that you're not seeing results, but it needs to be, or so small, I should say, but it needs to be small enough that you'll be consistent and do it every day. And then, of course, it definitely needs to be a little big enough so that you see some changes, because that will motivate you. Whereas if you're not seeing any changes, you just go, what's the point, so you want to do something every day, enough that you can see results, but not too much that you quit. So enough and not enough. It's balance. That's the other thing. That's the other key. Consistency, steady, and balance. And when you do this, you're going to notice very quickly changes are going to start to happen. You're going to do it in a way, when you fantasize, to realize that it's almost effortless and kind of automatic, which is what we want. Kind of like setting the thermostat in your home. Once you get it set, let's say 72 degrees, it's going to always come back to that. Well, that's the same in life. If you're always talking about everything wrong in your life, if you look at life through a negative filter, that's your self-image, that's your default. Everything you see, you only see what's wrong. What a downer, right? Yeah. So start to focus on what you want as though it's already done. That's going to make you feel good. And instead of asking you questions like, oh, what diet do I have to do now? Ask yourself, what can I do today to feel good? What can I do today to look good? Can I iron my clothes? Yeah. Put on some lipstick? Definitely. Can I drink a little more water than root beer? Yes. How about skipping the dessert lemonade? No. That's my, signature lemonade, dessert lemonade. It's so good. It's so sweet. It's like a dessert. But I'm not giving it up. But I can do some other things to help me feel good and look good, right? So maybe I cut back a little bit. Maybe I don't have 2 cups. I have 1. Or maybe I have less bread or none in the morning and skip it in the evening and have it in midday when I'm, using all my energy, whatever. You get the idea. The point is, find the area that you want to, not find it, but, just, what area you want to make changes in. And then ask yourself today, what can I do today to look good? What can I do today to live good? And when I say live good, like live the good life, you know what the good life is for you. Maybe it's you want a better relationship. You want to get a relationship. You want a new home. You want to go travel. What can I do today to live a good life? What can I do today to look good? Maybe it is buying a new lipstick. Maybe it's ironing your clothes. Maybe it's walking. Maybe it's taking the stairs. Maybe it's eating less carbs. Maybe it's drinking more water. You know what you need to do. Maybe it's say, I'm going to do 100 saddleback kicks today, Just find something that you will do consistently every single day, and very quickly you will be a different person, because you will change who you are at the default level. You'll go from a fat self-image to a slim, healthy, fit self-image, from a broke self-image to a wealthy self-image, from an angry self-image to a happy self-image. And pretty soon you're going to be living the life of your dreams, and you will have done it almost automatically by making little changes every day, because what you do over time is who you are every time. That's who you are, what you do most of the time. So start right now today. What can I do to look good? What can I do to live good? And what can I do today to feel good with Sharon? You can watch this show every day. Of course, you can watch it on YouTube anytime. And make sure, if you don't mind, please share my videos with your friends and family and followers so they can look good, live good, and feel good too. So I hope you'll join me again for another show of Feel Good with Sharon, because I'm Sharon and I want you to feel good like me. I want to feel good too. So join me again for another show of Feel Good with Sharon TV.